Democratic Congressman Henry Cuellar, Texas, here right now. Congressman, great to see you. Hope you had a great Thanksgiving. Do you think that, and hearing Senator Durbin, that it's time for Joe Manchin, by extension Kyrsten Sinema of Arizona, to stop the fight? They've got a lot of what they want. Support this thing.
First of all, I hope you also had a good Thanksgiving to you and your family. Look, I know Joe Manchin and I know Kyrsten Sinema. We've worked together on many issues. In fact, we worked on some of the issues on this. They are very principled individuals, and they're going to take their time. I don't know if it'll be done. I like to see it before Christmas myself personally. But again, they have to look at it. They're thoughtful individuals, and they're going to go through a process. Whether it's next year or this year, we'll just have to wait and see. But again, they're putting some thought behind it. They've had their footprint already on this, but I think they're going to see. I think we're going to see more things. They're going to be changed and shaped by those two senators. I'm
wondering how much this whole Omicron variant has affected thinking, not only on the course of negotiations on the Build Back Better, but even some of these other initiatives and concerns of that it's going to complicate things for not only our economy, maybe the global economy. What do you think?
Well, certainly, the Omicron variant is something that we're looking at. We've got to wait for the science. We do know that at least the early reports that it is more contagious than the Delta variants, at least on the unvaccinated ones. So I certainly ask people to get vaccinated so we can go ahead and move on. But look, what happens outside, certainly we got to make sure that we keep working on getting people vaccinated. Number one, but at the same time, what happens within the Build Back Better, I think there's other considerations. I think the considerations that Mr. Manchin, Senator Manchin said to your reporter, those are things that will be, I think, more taken at heart than the variant itself. But certainly, I hope people get vaccinated as soon as possible.
Are you troubled that nowhere in these list of priorities in any of the president's spending initiatives it's much to do with the border, and that remains pretty glaring, Congressman? What do you make of it?
Well, certainly in the appropriations is one area that we don't want to have a shutdown. We certainly want to go ahead and keep the government working. So I don't believe, first of all, I don't believe in shutdowns, and I certainly don't believe on CRs, but you need two sides to sit down and work this out. We're waiting for our Republican fellows to get together so we can not have a shutdown and not have a CR that goes beyond a long period of time. But I am concerned about the border, as you know, because if you look at the numbers are still high. We haven't talked about it much lately because other issues have come up. But if you look at the numbers are still very high coming in through the border. My understanding that the MPP might be implemented this week, at least in the Laredo area. They're making some movement toward that. If you have Title 42 and the MPP, do the MPP in a more humane way, I think that will send a signal that you got to come in the right way into the United States.
So the MPP addresses those cases that are adjudicated here in the U.S. versus Mexico?
That is correct. Look, the bottom line is this. Look at reality. If you have 100 people that ask for asylum and they go before an immigration judge, 88 to 90% are going to be rejected. So my question is, why are we letting 100 people in when you should be allowing only 10 to 12 of them into the country? So we got to look at how we can treat the immigrants with dignity and respect. But at the end of the day, you got to follow the law. That's the bottom line. You got to follow the law. And if the law says you got to be deported or expelled, then you got to follow the law. Otherwise, why have books or laws on the books if we're not going to follow them?
All right. We'll watch it closely. Congressman, thank you very much. Good seeing you again. Henry Cuellar of Texas. He's been leading the charge, going after Republicans and Democrats.